What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel by order of the Peaky Blinders Season 3, Episode 5. Thank you for popping that up right now. What the hell's going to happen with Tommy? He got absolutely jacked up in this last episode.
Things
Damn it, Polly.
Popped and broke, and his head is busted.
I don't know how he was able to muster the energy to even have these multiple meetings that he did after that beating that he took. He literally had his skull cracked. And he was able to, all the way to the end, get these meetings set up, speak, apologize to Father Hughes in that horrible setting, and then go tell Ada what the hell's happening and get me to the hospital because I have a cracked skull. I can't see. And then he collapses at the end of the episode. Holy shit. I thought the beating that he took from Sabini was bad. This was worse.
Yeah.
And you said it during the episode. I don't know how he recovers from that in this time period.
I don't know if it was worse. They're both really bad. Sabini made it so that he couldn't get up and walk at the end of the first beating.
Yeah, so but he recovered pretty quickly and was able to travel and go get meetings set up and get things done. Yeah. He's not capable of any of that. He needs to go straight to the hospital or he's going to die. And he was probably on the verge of death after the Sabini beating, but you cracked a skull, you get concussed, you can't see. It just sounds worse. His face just looked so messed up because of, you cracked.
I feel like he's bleeding out of his pores.
He has internal bleeding, I would imagine. I think he said that. I don't know how you could self-evaluate that, but that was horrible. And that was absolutely insane. It sucks so much that Polly went and did the confession, and then that father revealed the information to Hughes so that he was able to prepare for it. It's just one of those things where Tommy had no shot. He had absolutely zero reason to believe at all that anyone could have possibly have known that this was happening.
Right.
And he just walked.
To Paul, I only told you.
Yeah, he literally walked into an ambush and got messed up really bad. This Father Hughes dude, he's scary. He's super intense. He's obviously got a lot of reach and a lot of power. And another one of these situations that Tommy's going to have to friggin' dig himself out of and figure out how to do this because he's got this whole thing going on with the armored cars and a plan that I still don't fully grasp what's supposed to happen here. It's like the Russians are going to steal this, but he sabotaged it, but then it was going to sabotage them. And Tommy had to put things into place to protect them.
Yes.
It was holy shit, that's a lot of moving parts.
But they're trying to get Tommy's family killed. Yes.
The threats to his son and to his sister, holy shit.
Yeah.
That's just, anytime you put a death threat essentially in a baby's crib, you got to be a sick ass mofo to pull off something like that.
Yes. Side note though, Patty, the person who plays Father Hughes, has the prettiest eyes.
Oh, well, he's killing it, this role, for sure.
Sorry.
I'm not gazing into his eyeballs because he's scary as shit.
He is, and he's got the are those contacts?
It feels like everyone in this show has really popping eye color.
Yeah, I don't know. Sorry.
Interesting tangent with Nikki.
Tangents with Nikki.
But this feels like a really bad spot that everyone except for Father Hughes is in right now. He had a night with Tatiana, is that her name?
Yeah.
The Duchess.
Dude, she cray.
She crazy. The way she pulled his gun away from him and ran around the house and then played did the Russian roulette thing and actually pulled the trigger.
I get it. She wants him to be free. She wants him to stop living encaged. She wants him to just let it all out, do whatever the hell he wants, wherever, whenever. But he's just not like that. That's not his journey. That's your journey, girlfriend. Go for it.
That was some wild behavior to try to figure out somebody's weakness.
True.
Because that was her main goal. Was I'm going to figure out what your weakness is. And she went through that whole giant charade and just crazy behavior moment, stealing the gun and doing the thing just to figure out what his weakness was. It's damn girl, you went all out there to try to figure that out. But I feel the deeper story here is the idea that I'm a little suspect now of Arthur's wife. Her religious ties and her trying to manipulate Arthur into getting him out of the business. She's doing what a good wife would do, is protecting her husband, but getting him away. The fact that Hughes said something about having someone within the group, that immediately set off my red flags. And it's oh shit, who's kind of a little bit of vomit of the mouth right now besides Polly with the confession? I feel Arthur is revealing a lot because she even went and negotiated how much Arthur was going to make on this this deal, and
41,000.
and it just made me wonder if she's the one who is helping feed some information to Father Hughes, because again, the religious ties. And
just as long as Arthur's not hurt, essentially.
I mean,
would that be
that could probably be part of the deal,
right?
I would imagine. Like, just don't hurt him. Let us get this deal done, get our money, and get the hell out of here, because they want to go to the States and get Arthur away from this. But I'm wondering if she's playing the mole within the group. And I mean, the moment he said that, I started like racking my brain, like who could it be? And I think she's the most obvious, but we'll see where that all goes. My main concern is, what the hell is Tommy going to do? How is he going to recover from this? What is his reaction going to be? Because we've seen him down before.
Yeah.
I don't think we've seen him this down before, because I feel like there's even a little bit of family dynamics that they're dealing with, a little bit of drama within the family that is not the best. We want to see all these folks. Obviously, these are bad people. They're gangbangers.
100%. Yes.
They're hardcore gangsters, but they've become our people.
Yes.
They're
our
Peaky Blinders
gangsters.
are ours now. So I don't like to see them having a rift within the family. I want to see them all on the same page working together. But I understand why some people are a little disappointed about the position potentially. I mean, Michael's killing it, and he's doing legitimate business. And you've got Arthur and Johnny Boy doing all this gangsta shit where maybe they don't want to be doing that no more. They want to be a little more legit. But I don't know. We'll see where it goes. It's definitely one of those moments where hell of a cliffhanger, watching Tommy just collapse like that, saying,
slump over.
I've got a cracked skull. I can't see. I've got a concussion, internal bleeding. Get me to the hospital now. Like, holy shit. Because, again, different time. Who the hell knows what kind of stuff they've got to, like, fix him.
They're going to pull a saw move and just drill into his skull.
I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I don't pretend to be one on YouTube, especially back in that time period. Holy shit. I'm just fascinated to see how this goes, because
gross.
They always find a way, right?
Yes.
Peaky Blinders always find a way.
Yep.
You ready? Mm-hmm. Let's go. Dude, what is this shot?
I don't know, but is that some David Bowie?
Is this some like special underground like medical doctor that the Peaky Blinders have access to?
Or is he tripping?
Shit.
I didn't know they could do that then. Oh, wow.
Wow. That's nuts.
He was in the war. He was in a tunnel collapse.
He's definitely having a moment.
Take care of him.
Wow.
Holy shit, dude.
I can't even imagine what that would... Oh, God.
Dude, how much time just passed for that recovery to take place?
Shit.
I need to speak to you about the priest. I know things about him from when I was a boy.
Oh, God. No. Oh, God. No.
I will shoot him myself, Tommy. Just teach me how to shoot.
It's easy, Marco. Just point, pull the trigger.
He's just friggin' drinking that morphine. Holy shit. 3
3
months.
months. Good for you. Good for you.
Do you ever read the Bible, Mary?
Sometimes.
Do you ever read it out loud while standing naked next to my bed?
What?
When I take the morphine the doctor gave me, that's what you do.
What the hell?
You're standing there naked, plain as day, reading from the book of Leviticus. You want to know what happens next?
I do. I kind of want to know. I kind of want to know.
So I pour the medicine away. Go and get Johnny, Mary.
She's like, I'm gonna walk
But also,
away.
I kind of want to know. No, sorry.
You and 3 families of the Lees are going to set up camp 100 yards from the gates of the palace. You won't be moved on because I've just bought the land. You to be joined by some old friends of mine. I'm going to open a hole underneath your tents and caravans.
You see this blow to the head you took, Tom?
And for allowing the hole to be dug, you'll get £5,000, which you will split between the 3 Lee families.
I take a lot of this money is to do with not asking questions, Tommy.
Dead right, Johnny. And when the hole is filled in again, you can go back to paradise.
Nice little place you got here, Thomas. Or is it? A foreclosure of a gambling debt from some poor young lord who you pumped full of opium in one of your casinos.
Damn.
He's great.
Your housekeeper said you're not allowed to drink. She said you're suffering from so many ancient injuries from your sporting life that your head is like some sort of smashed vase what has been stuck back together by an horse.
She told you all that?
Right.
Word in London is that you can be found wandering the streets of Birmingham stark naked, throwing away money. Also that you believe that you are powerful enough to summon up Jews of a very particular standing up to the Gentile wilderness wherein you live in order for them to do your fucking bidding, mate.
Yet still you came.
Yeah, well, you know, I was passing, wasn't I?
He's such an interesting character.
He is.
This morning, I tried to read the paper, and I realised the only consequence of my terrible accident is that I now need glasses.
I know a man who can make you a pair of these. Now, he's a magician, mate. So not only will you be able to read your newspaper, you will also be able to see into the future.
Okay.
Now, I know this, right, because he made this pair here for me. So you don't have to worry about telling me what this is all about, do you? Because I have already seen it.
All right, Alfie. Whatever you say, bud.
You're fucking about with the Russians, isn't you, silly boy?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He's like, I gotta go. Sorry.
Shalom!
Alfie.
Shalom.
Dude, Bane, chill. Like, that's all I hear now. The Alfie voice is such Bane.
I want you to know that whatever happened between us, yeah, back then, that was business. And I also want you to know that I have made my apologies by my own God for abusing a very holy day to get you clinked up and battered.
Oh my God.
Now, I would also like to extend my personal apologies unto you. What?
I don't believe shit that he's saying.
Your apologies accepted.
Oh yeah, you're a right fucking nuisance with it. Hello. You see, all I'm saying is that every man, he craves certainty, doesn't he? He craves a certainty. Even if that certainty of yours
Oh, Arthur.
is fucking fanciful, mate, isn't it?
This guy's just fucking with him. I love the look that Tommy is giving Arthur right now and that Arthur's giving to... I love this.
I'm Old Testament.
So intense.
Fucking hell, look at that. Now that scares me more. Congratulations, Tommy. You now have the finished article right there, ain't you? See, that man, right, he will murder and maim for you with God on his side. You don't want to let him go.
They're so good at
Wanna
this.
do business with this fucker? I demand to know why.
While I was in the hospital, I formulated a plan. And this is how it's gonna work. So the Russians cannot be trusted to pay us. We are gonna take what is ours. We need to see what's in their treasury. And that's why we need Mr. Solomon's.
Dude, Hardy is so good in this role.
That was excellent. That whole
And
interaction.
Alfie is horrifying. Because, like, most normal people probably wouldn't really, like, probably would flinch a little bit to Arthur acting like that. And this dude just gets closer, like,
Yeah.
and like points in his face, like, you're a psycho, dude.
How's my car?
I think I'm in love with this.
And I yours. So we should keep what we love, yes? Excuse the deception. Whenever we open the treasury, the Cossacks are on guard.
Okay.
Fucking Arthur, dude.
Men on the other side of the law decorate their body in tattoos. Now, some of these tattoos are proof of allegiance to underground organizations, which are the sworn enemies of the royal household. It's customary in Russian royal households to check for such tattoos before engaging a man of business. These ladies here would like to make sure that you're not assassins or infiltrators.
This sounds like bullshit.
I'm a Tchaikovsky.
Tatiana is laughing in the background. Not laughing, smiling.
Well, then, boys, take your clothes off.
Fuck off.
I won't be. I'll buy nobody cares me why I'm leaving your face. Come here. Manny Bucatuzzi. The Funkies is fucking Dinlo Jarvie. Adolphus Bushbias Melendi.
See, I knew it. Poor Arthur. He's always getting subjected to some bullshit.
But I mean, John's doing it too.
Look at Tommy
so.
is laughing. Okay, you don't gotta ruin your buttons.
А второй красавчик.
Oh,
Oh,
you gotta
God.
get.
He
Yeah,
doesn't give a shit.
No.
There you go, ladies. Made in fucking Birmingham.
John is laughing his literal ass off.
Your face off as a fucking picture.
Sometimes assassins hide their allegiances behind their balls.
Linda is gonna be pissed.
Oh my god.
But you passed the test, soldier. With flying colors.
Damn, this bitch is crazy.
Yeah.
You see, he wants to be a good man. Inside every man, there is a devil.
What is she helping him right now? I can't believe we're watching this right now. Look at Tommy's like, okay, I gotta go. Let's go.
Now you know what you have to do next. One last job. Make contact and play nice.
That's wild.
That it feels kind of rude though. Also, like that was super.
This show's so unpredictable.
Honestly,
I love that Johnny was just laughing his ass off the whole time, and just I felt bad for Arthur because it's like putting him in an uncomfortable spot, obviously.
Yeah.
But
What you got?
Strong rooms not guarded at night. Said they would kill the three brothers in the ugly of war. Cold yard. Duke was talking about using the sword, but the woman, she was talking about using machine guns.
Fucking madhouse, John.
We're doing up your pub in Neutrals.
this poor kid.
Looks a treat.
Keep your fucking head up, Peaky boy, eh?
Oh my god, this poor kid.
This treasury was built 200 years ago to protect the king's jewels in case of French invasion.
Jesus.
We are now underneath the River Thames.
Oh, he's real pretty.
don't piss him off, though.
You're a jeweler.
I don't feel they trust me, Toby.
Mr. Solomons is the only jeweler I trust in London.
Yes, trust. Yes. Might have to add that on the old invoice.
Oh, shit.
Your jeweler will now select items to a total value of £70,000. When you have selected your chosen items, they will be put into a box and stored. When you have fulfilled your part of the deal, the box will be delivered to you.
Yeah, well, there was a good reason for that, you know, little man.
He understands what you're saying, bitch.
You people, you hunted my mum with dogs through the snow.
Oh, shit.
Today, right, is for forgiveness, isn't it? I think it's fair to say, yeah, 1,500.
1,500. I know the current market value, 1880s.
That's very gracious of you.
That was a gift of Tsar Nikolai.
I asked you, though, am I right? If you keep interrupting me, I won't be able to focus too much, you understand?
We were told to come in and choose what we like, and now we've chosen.
Tsar Nicholas, give you that. Give you 4.
5 with the royal provenance.
Done.
Jeez. Maybe that's why she doesn't look like she's doing well. She's giving up her stuff.
Okay, but is this fake though? Because as you said, that he doesn't think that they're actually going to be paid for this.
Number 5.
7.
6.
Let's call it 6, eh?
Beauty.
It is, it?
It's a work of art. You recognise this work there?
Immediately.
I'm guessing, right, that all the bad ideas around here, they're you. Yeah, Toby, somebody comes into my shop with some paste like this. Usually, what I make them do is fucking swallow it. Hey? What game are you playing?
Dude, he's horrifying.
Honestly.
What we got?
37,600.
Do you have any eggs?
We would not offer you family
That's
eggs.
the man of my jeweler. He advises me to insist on Fabergé.
It's a deal breaker, Toby.
This scene is wild.
Honestly. Wow.
I brought that from Crimea myself.
Fucking hell. With the provenance of that being laid by such a delicate beauty, that does indeed bring us the entire selection to £70,000.
Hey, babe.
I love you, but let's not do that.
And now, Mr. Shelby, you will join your brothers and Mr. Solomons will take his leave.
What a scene.
A woman of style and substance.
You did good, right?
I think so.
Is this a good silence or a bad silence?
It's good.
Look at him. He's like, thank God.
Very good.
No, it's still wet.
Don't touch. Don't touch.
I know it isn't saying much in the grand scheme of things, but this is the best work I've ever done.
You know what I want? I want one of those Schitt's Creek huge ass ones.
Sundays.
There will be more Sundays.
Oh. Go have your fun, Polly.
She's in love with him. Or in love with the way...
Oh.
Oh, dear.
Yikes.
In love with the way she makes... Or he makes her feel. She's traumatized. Fucking Campbell, dude.
You still love her, don't you?
Duh.
Now's not the time for that.
Oh, you fucking say. What you fucking say?
You love her.
Be fucking safe.
You want her? You want her.
Why would you say that right now?
Because she's playing her games. Oh, shit.
Honestly, why would you say that right now? But also, obviously, he still loves his wife.
I just think she's constantly playing mind games with him.
Like, why would you want her to cry right now if you're trying to get it on, girl?
Maybe she's not. She's just trying to create those vulnerable moments and
It's like
continue
a
to find
sick, twisted head.
continue to find his weaknesses.
You want her tonight.
She gonna do some witchcraft shit right now and trick his brain?
In the palace in Tbilisi, there was a priest, and he would put his hands here. And with that strangulation, there was also ecstasy. It's called klisti.
Okay, so she's gonna choke him out?
Women who had lost men in the war would lay down, and they would fuck the ghost.
Bitch, you wild.
I don't know, coming off of brain trauma like he had, that he should be getting choked.
Bitch, you're into some wild shit. Not to kink shame, but this seems dangerous.
I mean, if he was 100% healthy, sure, choke him, go for it. But he had major head brain surgery. The fuck, dude? She is completely fucking with his brain.
Must be the shame.
So now we're into choking, huh?
They killed the flame.
I opened up another treasury for you.
I would like to close the treasury and put a lock on it.
The fuck, dude?
You should call this painting them all. The parish, the king, the copper.
Polly.
Do you want to hear the wildest story of them all?
Yes.
I killed a policeman, cold blood, with a gun.
What the hell?
She did it.
These fucking guys, dude. Literally. Hey.
Very sexual episode.
Private Letzel, reporting for duty, Sergeant Major.
At ease, Private.
Good to see you.
7 left out of 50.
John, Arthur, you remember these boys?
Well, if it ain't the Tipton fucking clay kickers, eh?
The best tunneler I ever met.
Wow.
Septic. There's a tunnel here that runs from the house underneath the river to an underground strong room. Now, this used to be the palace treasury. The tunnel runs directly west and it's separated
why they
from
have
the
to
house
build
by
the-
3 iron
yeah.
doors with locks we can't open. We need our tunnel to run from here and hit the strong room direct.
Wow.
Ada, is Michael still there? Right. Would you tell him that I've taken the car? He can take the train. We try and find out why he's been so bloody sour lately.
I like all these jump cuts. Makes me feel like there's something going down right now.
Oh. That's not what we was. Not expecting
What
that.
name was on there? What is that?
Hughes.
Oh.
Because I'm sure Tommy gave it to him.
Yeah, he told him that he was going to do it. Oh. I thought it was Michael.
He couldn't have gotten there that quick.
Shouldn't go looking through other people's private things.
He's my son.
The bullet was mine. I never got a chance to fire it.
And the gypsy rules say it must be passed on.
It's not about rules, Paul. It's about he asked me. It's about he told me why he wanted to do it. Now, if I tell you, I can't take the knowledge back.
Yeah.
Better off without it.
So this is when he was with the parish?
Better off without it, Paul.
She knows. She knows. She knows. She gets it.
This is when he was with the fathers.
This is when he was in the care of the Holy Fathers. Michael wants to say you don't know.
That priest.
Who was there when he was taken in and who was still walking the fucking earth.
Disgusting.
Fuck.
He asked me, Paul, and I said yes.
Just like when
And I
she...
said, you put a bullet in that fucker's brains by order of the Peaky Blinders.
This is like when Polly took care of Campbell.
Not my son. He'll still be as dead if Arthur does it.
And part of him will always stay dead.
I swear to God.
In whose house it took place.
If my son pulls the trigger, I will bring this whole fucking organization down around your ears.
Okay.
Wow.
Polly. Damn it.
That
I wanted
is-
to keep watching it. I thought it was going to keep going.
That is not the episode I was expecting coming off of what happened to Tommy in the last one.
No. I did not expect a giant orgy.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Massive.
Literally.
Like,
the fuck?
all over the place, long time going, ran for a while. I mean, I gotta say though, like Tommy and his plans and his organization, and I mean, the fact that all of that played out not that long after what happened to his brain. Yeah. He had like open surgery on his head. They cut his head open and did whatever you got to do to repair that kind of thing. Because
drained it. I don't know.
Yeah. That was so wild. And the fact that they now have this plan, and I mean, Solomon's was amazing in this episode.
Honestly.
He was so good. I mean, his interaction with Arthur was just like, holy shit. Because
the whole interaction together, the way that Arthur looked at Tommy,
yeah,
the way that Tommy looked at Arthur, the way that
the whole scene.
Alfie looked at Arthur. I love it all.
And then when he was doing the whole jewel investigating and like looking at stuff and determining, like that was wild. That whole scene was just like, he is so good in that role because it's like, he's all over the map.
Yeah.
And I think it's intentional, but I also think that's just who he is as a person. Like Solomon's is kind of off the rails and just not all there completely, even though he's very smart. He's also calculated and that was just insane. But now they have this plan that they're going to go through and tunnel and just take all that shit. They did all of that.
You're not going to give it to me. You're going to have me do all this shit, risk my life and my family's life, and then I backdoor you. That doesn't sound nice.
I mean, coming off that episode.
Take it back.
Coming off that episode, that is proper wording. Because there was a lot of backdooring going on.
I don't know what happened. I wasn't paying that much attention to what was happening in that room.
I mean, there was a lot of stuff going down. Literally.
Anyways.
Wow. I mean, we're going to get deep in those tunnels, right? That's the plan?
Yeah. What?
Hey,
come on, you gotta finish it.
Yeah, okay. I missed the boat there. I'm still just blown away.
He did not. They didn't. They didn't miss the boat.
I'm still blown away.
Hopefully they finished.
Oh my God. I mean, they were in that corner long enough. They better have. Just holy shit.
That's probably what they said.
The whole party. That whole time that they were there. Oh my God. But, I mean, this whole situation, and I thought we were going to get some kind of, like, the fact that he passed off the retaliation to Michael. And Michael revealed, but, like, he revealed it. But he's always been so focused on protecting Michael from that side of the business and that side
when it comes to that kind of shit, that kind of disgusting shit, fuck off.
And it totally reminded me of what Polly went through with Campbell, that Tommy gave her permission to go do that kill because something personal went down with her that she wants revenge on. Yeah. And Michael wants the same thing. But Polly now is like, you're not going to let him do that. He's not going to pull that trigger. And if he does, like, that was a massive threat. Holy shit.
That's not fair. That's not fair.
I mean, she's going to protect her kid.
I understand, but he's a grown-ass man now.
True, but he's also not...
Getting people pregnant.
But he's also not involved in the dirty side of the business. He doesn't handle any of that. He doesn't kill people. He doesn't rob people. He's handling the legitimate side of the business, which they talked about it when they were doing, like, when the boys were showing him the gun and holding the gun. They were talking about, like, the first time you do it, it just gets easier and easier and easier. And I think Polly understands that and is like, no, we're not going to go there with Michael. Like, he's not going to do that. Yeah. So she's just trying to protect him because it's like, it feels like once you go down that road, like he's going to be fully engulfed into all the even gangster shit that they're doing.
I totally get it.
That storyline feels like it's going to be a big deal.
I want him to do it. I really want somebody to do it.
I mean, Hughes is proven to be a really dangerous person to have around. I mean, what he did to Tommy was, that was wild. That, like, he's dangerous. He's way too, like, one of my favorite lines, he's way too dangerous to be kept alive. That's for damn sure. But they have a plan. They got a mission. They got to get all this other stuff done. And, I mean, this Duchess, she's wild with Tommy.
I don't, like...
The way she's always trying to, like, pick at him. Yes. And just pushes him and just...
Like... freaking torture. I feel like it's a certain kind of torture that she's getting off on. It's just...
But she's so
really wild.
She's so hung up on this idea of finding out his weaknesses, and she's actually really good at getting him to that point. Like, no one else does that to Tommy. And it's just, it's wild.
I don't think anybody...
No one else needs to. Like, Grace never needed to.
No, because Tommy was all hers.
Yeah, but I don't think
she's
people...
wild,
but also, I don't think people have the guts to, like, push Tommy like that. Especially, like, the last episode, stealing his gun and doing all the things that she did. And then the idea of bringing up Grace during this moment.
She has no fear.
No. She definitely feels like she is 100% protected. And, I mean, just the fact that she's in that position, she probably feels she can do whatever she wants, even with Tommy Shelby, that no one else ever gets to do. So, I mean, this is wild. We got a finale next, which, holy shit. But, I mean, this is building towards something really big, obviously, it feels like. Yeah. And next episode is going to be whatever this plan is that he's got in place. And these armored cars and trying to tunnel and then figuring out how to like pull all this out and not die. Because you don't want to die. So
you're going to be digging under a river.
Yeah.
So
I mean, Tommy brought in the best digger he knew, so they're going to tunnel the shit out of it and figure this out.
Yeah, that's really deep.
I wonder how long that's going to take. I don't know. That feels like a long job.
Probably like the same length that they were
maybe
hanging out in that orgy.
Yeah, possibly.
That was a long time.
Yeah. It went
vodka.
It went deep.
Stamina?
Too.
I don't know.
Yeah. Are we done?
Are we?
I think so.
Is
you guys
that what she said?
Share all your comments down below by orders of Peaky fucking Blinders, and we'll see you guys later for the next one.
Make all the jokes. Thanks.
Have a good one. Bye.